let's see what else we got. Continuing on in hip hop beef. This ain't really rapper beef because this nigga ain't rapping no more. But the Joe Budden and really Mal, but the Joe Budden versus the Rory and Mal shit done kicked back up again. It's been about what, a year and a half since they actually split, and for whatever reason, not even for whatever reason, Rory and Mal, they had who was it, Saha? Yeah, they had Saha on their podcast, and they was doing an episode, and of course, of course, like everybody in the fucking industry, Joe had beef, or had, or has, or I don't know what the fuck is going on, but he has some sort of tiff with Saha, or Saha has some sort of tiff with Joe. And so while in the interview on Rory and Mal's podcast, Saha was on there, and he said something about Joe. He said something about Joe, and then he said something about Joe paying for something, and then Mal made a comment saying that yeah, he could pay for it with the money that he stole from me and Rory. So that sparked Joe going into this whole fucking rant one episode about how he ain't ever stole from nobody and all this shit. And then that prompted Mal to say some more shit back to Joe, back to whatever the fuck Joe said. And then, and this is all on podcast shit, bro. And then, Mal said what he said after Joe said what he said. Then Joe said something else, and then now I ain't listened to the episode today, but Mal probably gonna say something back to this nigga again today. And it's like, fam, my nigga, at this point, both of you niggas sound like, and not even both, Rory too, goddammit. All three of you niggas sound like three better ass baby mamas after the nigga found him a new bitch. Like, fam, stop this shit, dog. Like, I fuck with all three of them niggas, but like this back and forth bullshit is the most pettiest, the most stupidest shit in the fucking world, my nigga. Because the shit can be solved so fucking easily, my nigga. Like Joe, if you know that you didn't steal from these motherfuckers, when they start talking that shit, just ignore these motherfuckers, fam. It's not finna go no fucking where, dog. It's gonna be the same back and forth podcast shit that it's been for the last, what? They've been at this shit for like 3 weeks now, my nigga. They both of them dropped 2 episodes a week, so it's been about 5 episodes a piece that they done took shots back and forth at each other. It's like, fam, Joe, if you know you ain't steal from these motherfuckers, let them motherfuckers say what the fuck they gonna say and move the fuck on. And then when it comes to Rory and Mal, my nigga, at this point, fam, it's been a year and a half. If you know that this nigga stole from you, if you have or know you can get proof that this nigga stole from you, get a fucking lawyer, sue this nigga, and then shut the fuck up, dog. It is that fucking simple, my nigga. Either lawyer up or shut up. At this point, my nigga, I don't know what the fuck else to tell you niggas. And it's like, what I really don't understand with this shit is, when they first broke up, Rory and Mal stood on this whole shit like it's never about money. It was nothing about money and all this shit. It was about respect and blah, 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 blah. But now this shit come back around, and for the last 2-3 weeks, it's been all about, oh, this nigga stole money from us. This nigga owes us money. This nigga blocked all this other. It's just like, fam, which is it, my nigga? Did the nigga steal from you and it's about the money, or is it about the fucking respect, bro? Like, you gotta pick a fucking side, my nigga. At this point, you gotta pick a side. And if the nigga stole from you and you had a contract, this nigga was contract bound and legally obligated to pay you some shit, and he didn't pay you some shit, my nigga, that is against the fucking law, my nigga. You have paperwork to go against that. You should have paperwork to show that this nigga owes you X amount of dollars. And if that's the case, my nigga, sue this nigga and move the fuck on and quit with this online timeline podcast back and forth shit, bro. Like, you niggas sound like 3 grown ass bitches, bro. Bro, this shit is so. this shit is so stupid. But the shit is stupid, but it's so fucking funny at the same time, bro. Because bro, I really don't fucking understand it, my nigga. I really don't fucking understand. I was listening to Joe shit earlier, and like I said, I fuck with Rory and Mal. I fuck with Joe too. But at the same time, if you know anything about anything, my nigga, they clearly said what the fuck the situation was. And then Joe was just reiterating it. Joe was just going back and forth just for the hell of it. Because this nigga just like being an asshole. But I feel excuse me. I really feel like Rory and Mal really just do not understand what the fuck their contract was while they was signed with Joe. Because if Joe is paying you out, if y'all supposedly have ownership of the shit, and the ownership is split three ways, but Joe is paying y'all out of his pocket, well, while also paying Savon, Erickson, Parks for the studio time, and all these other motherfuckers out of his own pocket. How the fuck do y'all feel like this nigga owes y'all anything, bro? If anything, y'all owe this nigga something. Like, I'm really not understanding. And then, bro, the shit is so ass backwards. The argument that Rory and Mal be having sometimes be so ass backwards. It's just like, fam, just shut the fuck up, dog. Like, it's just sue this nigga. Like I said, sue this nigga or shut the fuck up, my nigga. That's where I'm at with the shit, bro. Cause I'm tired of listening to both. I'm tired of listening to both shows and hearing about this shit. Cause every time one of them take a jab, the other one jab back, and it's like, fam, just let this shit the fuck go, my nigga. Either sue this nigga or shut the fuck up, fam. I'm tired of hearing this shit, bro. It's the same shit over and over and over again. It's like the goddamn Kanye shit, bro.